Balance sheet is prepared at the end of the year. Yes, balance sheet is usually prepared at the end of the year. In fact, financial statements means trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. These are prepared on the last date of the year, at the end of the year, means 31st March. But these days, companies are preparing their financial statements on quarterly basis, means after every 3 months. So because your financial year starts from 1st April, so April, May and June. So on 30th June, they are preparing their financial statements. They are properly publishing it in the newspapers and other medias. Then again after 3 months, July, August, September, on 30th September, they are preparing their financial statements. Means they are checking their performance and comparing with their target set, whatever they have planned. Then after October, November, December, on 31st December, they are preparing. And then January, February, and March. So on 31st March, they are preparing. On 31st March, they will be preparing it for full year now. So that way they are like, you are also assessed through unit test and half-yearly exams or midterm exams, you can say. That's why companies are also assessing themselves after every 3 months. What performance is going on as per the planned result or not. Okay, now today we have to discuss this topic also. This is difference between trial balance and balance sheet. So first difference is object. So trial balance is prepared for checking the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts. Means you cannot say that there is no error in our books of accounts. Even if your trial balance is matching, debit and credit side is matching, even then there can be certain errors. Balance sheet is prepared to know the financial position of the firm. You will come to know about the assets, value of different assets and value of different liabilities. So you will be able to assess the financial position of the firm. Then second is information about profit or loss. So whenever you are preparing trial balance, you cannot have any information regarding profit and loss. It is just a statement which will be telling you the balances which you are having in your ledger accounts. But whatever profit or loss you will be earning, that will be added or subtracted from the capital account. So through balance sheet, you will be able to know the profit of the business for that particular year. Now, what is the necessity? So trial balance is prepared for checking the arithmetical accuracy. It is required to prepare financial statements. When you are having your trial balance and you see that its total are matching, debit and credit side is matching, only then you will be able to proceed to the financial statements, to prepare the financial statements. So it should be prepared, but it's not legally compulsory that you have to prepare your trial balance. It is nowhere in legal process. It is not a legal document even. But balance sheet is a legal document. So as per law, you have to prepare your balance sheet each and every year. It is compulsory. Now next is headings. So there are only two sides, debit and credit side in the trial balance. However, in balance sheet, there is asset and liability side. Next is period. So trial balance you can prepare at any time. Even if you want to prepare it on a weekly basis or fortnightly basis, you can prepare it. So you can prepare it monthly also, you can prepare it half-yearly also. Whatever you are comfortable with, that you can go on. But balance sheet is to be prepared half-yearly or quarterly or yearly as per the applicable law. Like in case of sole proprietorship, there is no legal compulsion that you have to publish your accounts or you have to prepare your accounts at every quarter. It is on the discretion of the proprietor. So generally they prepare once in a year. But in case of company, it is compulsory that you have to publish your accounts every quarter. So it is normally prepared half yearly or yearly at the end of the accounting year. So now, generally, once in a year you have to prepare, but generally now it is required that you have to publish your accounts on quarterly basis. Types of accounts. All types of accounts, whether personal, real, or nominal, must be written in it. If you will see the trial balance, we have done that at that time. All type of accounts are coming in trial balance. Yesterday we were doing that exercise also. So you will find all types of accounts will come in trial balance. But in balance sheet, only personal and real accounts will come. All nominal accounts will be written in which account? Can you tell me? All nominal accounts will be written in which account? Where it will be written? Yes, very good. Very good. Yes, very good. Very good. It will be written in trading and profit and loss account. Next is closing stock. So closing stock is always outside the trial balance. We have seen in many questions also that closing stock will always be outside the trial balance. So trial balance does not contain the item of closing stock, whereas the balance sheet contains the item of closing stock. Yesterday we have prepared the balance sheet, and in balance sheet asset side we have written the closing stock amount. If you remember, it was thoroughly discussed at that time. Next point is adjustments. So trial balance can be prepared both ways, either after doing the adjustments or after without doing the adjustment. But certain times practically what happen that now first thing is what are adjustments. So certain expenses and incomes remain unaccounted. Certain expenses or incomes of our business remain unaccounted at the end of the year. For example, salary of the month of March. Suppose you will be paying that salary in the month of April. Generally, it is a trend that salary for the previous month will be paid in the next month. So whatever salary is payable for the month of March, that will be practically paid in first 5, 6, 7 days of April. So that will remain unaccounted. Same way, if you are paying rent for the month of March, that will also be paid in the month of April. So that's why certain expenses will remain unaccounted at the end of the year. That unaccounted transactions are known as adjustments. So whenever you are preparing trial balance on the basis of ledger accounts, because you have not adjusted, you have not accounted for the certain transactions. That's why trial balance is prepared without making adjustments. Certain adjustments left there. But at the time of preparing financial statements, we will adjust and we will record all those transactions which remain unaccounted. That chapter will be doing, we will be doing after this chapter. After 1-2 days, we will be starting that chapter also with adjustments. So there you will learn how to make these adjustments. So in financial statements, you have to make these adjustments. In balance sheet, you have to make these adjustments. Evidence. So trial balance, as I told you earlier also, that it is not a legal document. There is no legal compulsion or legal requirement of preparing trial balance. So it is not accepted by the court as documentary evidence. It cannot be documentary evidence, but there is, because there is no ground from where you have got this balance. So, but balance sheet, because balance sheet is always audited by a chartered accountant. So that's why, and it is generally filed in the income tax return. So that's why it is treated as a documentary evidence. It is accepted by the court as documentary evidence. It is also helpful while making payment of income tax and goods and service tax. So that way, this is the difference between the trial balance and balance sheet. So I hope this is also clear. If still any queries there, you can ask. We have done few questions, how to prepare trading and profit and loss and balance sheet. Now today I will be giving you a question. This one. And you all will send its answer to me on WhatsApp. I will check how many of you are attempting because all students are not answering in chat box properly. So first you make a table. These all accounts should be written in the same manner, in the same sequence, which is given here. And those are attempting, let me know in the chat box that yes sir, I will be sending this. And before the class ends, you have to send me the answer. You will write, you will classify them in personal, real or nominal. You will classify them in personal, real or nominal account. And instead of writing the amounts here, you will be writing the type of these accounts. Like one example I am giving, you will write carriage on goods purchased. So carriage on goods purchased is what type of account that you will write at the place of 8,000. Yeah, right now you have to send me. Just make a table in the same format. Write the accounts of the debit side first. Write all the accounts of debit side and start writing their nature: personal, real or nominal. Personal, real or nominal. I am ticking the names, those who have replied. If still anyone left,